Hello, this is Bindu. Today we are going to learn something about primary and secondary education, vocational and technical education, associate degrees, bachelor, master's potential courses as a part of educational structure and relevant career choices. In the part 1 video, a well-rounded education that addresses a child's academic, social and emotional needs is essential for a child's overall growth and development. So, how? Education. Education refers to the knowledge received through schooling or instruction and to the institution of teaching as a whole. There is a specific structure for education. Let's see in India. Generally, the structure of all institutions and the opportunities for obtaining education within a country is called the structure of education. Commonly, there are 4 stages of school education in India. Primary, upper primary, secondary, and higher secondary or high school. Emphasizing early childhood care and education. ECCE. The Modi government has introduced a new education policy in 2023. By identifying the modern era's requirements and learning needs. A significant change made by this government is the elimination of the traditional 10+2 structure and following a new method of 5+3+3+4. Structure under the FLN, Foundational Literacy and Numeracy. FLN means basic skills in reading, writing and mathematics. National Education Policy 2020 recognizes FLN as an urgent and necessary prerequisite to learning. It envisions establishing a progressive and inclusive education system. Students will spend 5 years in the foundational stage, following 3 years of preparatory school or Anganwadi or Balvatika. 3 years of learning in the middle stage. And finally 4 years in the secondary stage. Function of educational structure. The main function of the educational structure is to impart academic knowledge and skills and to socialize young people to behave well in society. And acquire values. School education is the foundation of an individual's academic journey and plays a crucial role in shaping a person's personality, thinking, and behavior in the future. In India, the education system comprises 2 major stages: primary and secondary education. Primary education begins at the age of 6 and focuses on introducing children to the world of learning, on building a strong foundation in basic subjects like mathematics, science, English, social studies, and languages. Primary or lower primary standards 1st to 5th, and middle upper primary standards 6th to 8th, ends at the age of 14. Primary education in India uses interactive and activity-based teaching methods. It tries to engage the young students in developing their critical thinking skills. Primary school teachers in India are responsible for teaching a wide range of subjects and focus on child's overall development. The age of a minimum 6 years for admission to class 1 is mandatory as per the government's education policy 2024 to 2025 academic year starting in June. Secondary education. Secondary education prepares students for the future by equipping them with specialized knowledge and skills. It begins in grade 9 and lasts until grade 12. It emphasizes a more lecture-based approach that focuses on in-depth analysis and independent thinking. Assessments are more formal and rigorous, with board exams held at the end of classes 10 and 12. Secondary school teachers are more specialized, more competitive, and focus on specific subjects and streams like science, commerce, and humanities. It aims mainly for academic achievement, preparing students for higher education and specialized careers. The secondary stage is broken into two-year cycles, generally referred to as general or lower secondary school or standard 10 and upper or senior secondary school or standard 12. The general curriculum for lower secondary school in India consists of 3 languages, including the regional language, an elective, and English language. Mathematics, science and technology, social sciences, work or pre-vocational education, art and physical education. Public examinations are held at the end of both cycles and grant access to grade 11, and university level study respectively. Secondary schools are affiliated with central or state boards that administer the secondary school certificate at the end of grade 10. Education continues to be free at government schools, although private education is more common at the secondary level. Based upon the performance of the SSC results and the first 2 years of secondary school results, students may enter senior or upper secondary school. Upper secondary school offers the students a chance to select a stream, like offering science, commerce, and arts or humanities. Education is administered both in schools or 2-year junior colleges, which are often affiliated with degree granting universities or colleges. The curriculum for the higher secondary certificate examination is determined by 3 national boards of secondary education. Although the HSCE is the most common standard 12 examination, the All India Senior School Certificate CBSE, Indian School Certificate, Certificate of Vocational Education CISCE, Senior Secondary Certification NIOS, Intermediate Certificate and the Pre-University Certificate are also offered. Tertiary education. India's higher education system is highly centralized education. University education is overseen by the University Grants Commission UGC, which is responsible for the development of higher education, allocating funds and recognition of institutions in India. The National Accreditation and Assessment Council (NAAC) was established by the UGC to assess universities and colleges in aspects like quality set and standards. And ranks based on an alphabetical ranking system. Ranging from A++ to C. The All India Council of Technical Education AICTE was also established to oversee quality control of technical education. And regulate the establishment of new private professional colleges. There are various types of tertiary institutions in India, namely universities, central, state, open. Universities of national importance and deemed universities. The majority of students, almost 80%, are completed at affiliated colleges with the curriculum, examinations and final degree being designed and granted by the university. Bachelor's degrees in the fields of arts, science, social studies and commerce are almost exclusively 3-year programs. Diploma programs even exist and range from 2 to 3 years. Polytechnics, usually in a specialized engineering or technological field, and culminating in an advanced or post-diploma. Professional bachelor degrees in the fields of medicine, architecture, law, etc. vary from 4 to 5.5 years depending upon the discipline. Next, admission to graduate. Master, postgraduate diplomas, MBA, etc. programs is dependent upon completion of a bachelor's degree, 3 or 4 years, depending upon the subject, with a second class pass or higher. Non-university education in management is popular in India, with many institutions offering postgraduate diplomas in management, lasting 2 years and generally equivalent to an MBA. Doctoral level degrees require a minimum of 2 or 3 years and consist of research and thesis or dissertation. Beginning in 2015, the choice-based credit system CBCS was introduced by the UGC in attempts to encourage a more interdisciplinary approach to education and offer more flexibility and choice to students. The reform also introduced a standardized assessment and grading plan based on a 10-point scale. Vocational education and career. Young people who do not wish to go on the tertiary education or fail to complete secondary school often enroll at privately owned vocational schools, specializing in just one or only a few courses. What is vocational education? It is any type of training, usually in the form of courses and hands-on instructional lessons that teaches students the specialized skills required to perform a specific job. It is important in building incredible trade skills and marketable skills in a short time. Students learn the fundamentals and capabilities of a specific occupation under the supervision of an active and highly experienced professional. And works with a skilled mentor, aids for quick employment. Course duration. It may take only a few months. Difference between vocational education and university. The program's main focus is on trade skills, which helps to apply for specific jobs immediately, like plumbers, electricians, cosmetologists, and firefighters. The university's focus will be on teaching theories and concepts, gaining more academic knowledge, and a much more relevant broader range of information. They focus less on application skills. The vocational course programs are mostly based on theory and philosophy, hence take less time. However, university students usually need between 2 to 4 years, sometimes 8 to 10 years, to obtain their qualifications. Vocational education may be right for those who opt for limited budget. Types of job opportunities. The program prepares students primarily for blue-collar and physical labor-based jobs. As per experience, you may be able to move to managerial roles in ranking. Contemporary university education prepares students mostly for white collar, office jobs, which involve more mental work or internet-based technologies. Different types of vocational education. High School CTE program. CTE, Career and Technical Education. Programs are for high school students hoping to gain work experience in a variety of trades. By continuing their academic studies, CTE is split into 16 career clusters that apply to different high demand careers. Tech prep education. This program serves as an intermediary between secondary and post-secondary vocational training to prepare students for high-tech careers. Post-secondary vocational school or trade schools. This is another viable option for individuals pursuing a 4-year college degree. This option mostly caters to working adults by offering night and weekend course options. Apprenticeship program. This is trade specific and can last as long as 4 or 5 years. Here, students work under the supervision of a professional. More different types of jobs. On-the-job training. Most on-the-job training is either done through an employer or a third-party training provider sourced by the employer. The companies provide employees with job-specific training as well as training in general employment skills. Such as human resources training, training on how to work well in a team, or computer skills training. Stand-alone courses. This course in a single subject area hopes to develop the skills and improve their marketability. These courses are available to non-degree seeking students. Distance learning programs. These courses allow students to work through materials and lesson plans at their own pace, making it perfect for working professionals. Jobs for vocational education, career and technical education. A 4-year college degree is not necessarily the next step for students after they graduate from high school. The rising cost of college tuition has revitalized interest in career and technical education (CTE). Technologies make our daily life so easy, like the stage of comfort. In India, many people not getting jobs anywhere, though they have higher education because of a lack of employable skills. Technical education trains a person in a particular field to start his or her own business and makes him or her self-reliant. The subject includes programming languages, engineering principles, and other technical subjects that are essential for success in fields such as computer science, engineering, and information technology. By providing students with a strong foundation in these areas, technical education helps to prepare them for rewarding successful careers. In addition to preparing students for careers, technical education also helps to foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills. These skills are essential in today's fast-paced, rapidly changing world and are applicable across a wide range of fields and industries. Overall, technical education is an important investment for both individuals and society as a whole, and is an essential component of 21st century learning. Hope you all gained a good knowledge of educational structure and relevant career choices. In the next part, we will cover education institutions for differently abled or specialized certifications and continuing education. Have a good day.